Hello everyone, Cesare here with more Final Fantasy XIV. I'm just waiting to see if my stream will start. There it goes. Okay, good. Perfect. Joining us, of course, is Miro. Gotta make a slight change to my settings here, so that if I switch screens, sounds like I'm gonna play, you guys want to know the difference. Haha. Anyway, joining me, of course, is Miro, and what? Piamet. Piamet is here. Yes. If you recall last time we did this, we finished off the vault where we ran into the unfortunate event of Horschiffant getting defeated. And we went and fought our way through the Bismarck in the Sea of Clouds, and now we are looking for a way to seek out one of our Scion friends that went missing at the end of A Realm Reborn. So I'm going to be sharing screens with Pima here, and we're going to be talking to Tataru. Alright, here is Tataru. Let me know when you can see that.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Hold on, Ishtella. We were coming for you.
It is said that the elements perceive the Lifestream. If, as we suspect, Ishtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her, but if we are able to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Padgel. It is imperative that we speak to Kanisana without delay. Alright, so this next quest is called Lost in the Lifestream. I've already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak to the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. Silent Conjurer lady.
The Elder Sincere waits. Pray follow me.
To the Lotus Stand. Canny Senna. This might be voiced. Nope.
Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will make no delay.
It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death.
I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Ishtola from the ungentle pull of Lifestream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this immediate. However,
in requesting the Elemental's assistance to find your Stola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
There we go. Hello, Pop. How you doing? We are playing some FF14 today. Joining me is Piamet, or Wintrigue, as you might know her from in chat.
Hi.
I was not aware that Y'shtola had a family member here in Gridania. Very convenient. Forgive me, I had grown so accustomed to being laughed at by the Fates, I cannot help but mistrust when they smile on us. We must, of course, seek the woman out at once. How you doing today? Are you excited for Dragon Quest Heroes 2 tonight? And here's Tataru.
If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Rita. She is supposed to be a member of the Scions of Saint Coinage. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apku Falls. From what I recall, let's look for her there.
You have a little bit of lag? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Lag's a pain in the ass. It might be faster for me to just hit the 8th, right? Let's go to Kiddo Amphitheater. That's where we're gonna go. How's your weekend treating you? Well, I don't think a game not working classifies as stealing your money, because you can return it, right? Sometimes games just don't work, and that's the problem with PC gaming, and why it has some issues. I'm assuming you bought the PC version? Because I've never heard of anybody having a problem with the PlayStation version. Here's Demetra.
Not voice?
Nope.
Yes, is there something you require?
Lady Demetra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphina Levelier, and this is Tataru Taru.
So you're my sister's comrades and Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what is done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once.
Excellent. Yeah, I've never actually heard that happening. That's just bad luck. I always go physical copies though. I much prefer them. Hey, look, all three of them.
Let us begin.
It's voiced.
Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the Lifestream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pop. I'm glad to have it that you decided to stop by. But yeah, I picked up Destiny to play with my friends there, and I play every now and then, not too often. Um, Dudes, Dragon Quest Heroes 2 works. It should work on your PC. It should be good enough for it. I don't think you'll be able to play with me though, because it doesn't. I doubt there's a crossover between PS4 and PC. Although it'd be cool if they did. All right, Alphanode. Let us pray that Ishtola awakens. And Piamet, here's Tataru.
Oh, Ishtola.
Speaking of Ishtola, they like put her in a burlap sack.
Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried.
Yeah, lost in the livestream. Or should be found in the livestream. Tataru's surprise. Tataru needs you to fetch a few items for our crafting endeavor.
Ishtola is resting within an inn room. Though she is still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Ishtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for those items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworkers Guild and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Isumian, and they ought to take care of you.
Alright, let's go help out Tataru. Turn on share for now. Wait, no, I'll keep it on because chances are Wintry got some more voices to make up on the spot. What's going on, Pop? Let's see. Leatherworkers Guild, I think she said. So, for those of you who haven't played this game, as you can see, this is Gridania. This is a forest village. I kind of like Gridania. It's kind of a nice place. This is the guild? I don't remember. Do you have any plans for this weekend, Pop? Anything you want to do tonight or Friday or Sunday? Ah, Giva. Piamet likes this character if I remember correctly. She looks so angry.
What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to retrieve an order. For Mistress Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither.
Nope, but she does have Mero, who has slain countless chimeras. Alright, so, now we gotta go see the Conjurers Guild and get the other item. Let's run back to the Aetherite for that. No plans? You're just gonna have a lazy day? Because I'm all for that. It's been raining here for the past 3 days, and now it's raining in game. Alright, so is it outside the Conjurers Guild? No, inside. We're gonna run inside this tree. This Stillglade Fane. Somebody named Biddy. Oh, Isumien. That's right. Let's speak to the kid. It's super sunny in Sweden? Oh, you're from Sweden! Cool! I don't think I've had anybody from Sweden watching my stream, at least talking. You are come to Stillglade Fane, home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I don't know what she intends for the staff, but it was a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. I'd like to point out to you, kid, that you know us. We've dealt with you a few times before. Fucking NPCs. Oh, look, you're wearing different clothes? I don't know who you are. It takes new clothes, new identity to a whole new level. Alright. Back to the Gale Plaza. We're gonna go turn these into Tataru, I think. At the Carline Canopy. John, hello! How's it going? You're gonna join Pop and I in PMet, and we're gonna discuss all the cool things? Well, maybe one day I could stream from outside. That'd be awesome. Do an outdoor stream. Here's Tataru.
Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope?
We do! Tataru's leather working bag. I'm gonna move that over so I can read it. A leather bag containing an item prepared by the Leather Workers Guild as per Tataru's request. And Conjuring Commission. A cloth bag containing the item prepared by Conjurers Guild as per Tataru's request.
Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Shifa is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Miro. I can't wait to see what Ishtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the Conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Hey, they got an orchestra in here.
Yustola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the Lifestream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me! I have a change of clothes for you! I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see?
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
That reminds me, Winter, I am gonna need your help with something.
What?
Getting into Matoya's cave.
Oh my god.
Onward to Sharlayan. Ishtola wishes to tell you more about her former master, Matoya. Hey, those of you who played Final Fantasy I should recognize Matoya. It's not voiced anymore.
In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya in the field of etheric research. She was without rival. I've no doubts that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. Question is, will she share it with us? My master has been ever willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were sent back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to go join the Exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city.
So it is in the Javanian hinterlands we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alice and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since.
Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then? Fine reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit.
I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Ishtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through the largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Okay. Time for preparations. Sorry about that. Cutscene, everyone. Sorry, Bailey. We can chat now. Kingdom Hearts is growing great. I'm glad to hear that. Little Mermaid World. I like the story there because it follows Little Mermaid with changes for Kingdom Hearts, but the controls in that area are so awful. At least I found them to be awful, and everybody I know. How do you find them, John? Silky, how are you? I am excellent. What's going on? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Are you going to be there for tonight's stream of Dragon Quest Heroes 2? Multiplayer? What the fuck am I going? Oh yeah, I scared. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. I let my inventory fill up with stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of any of this, and it's like all stuff I don't need. Well. Shadow, you play FF14? What class do you play? Where the fuck am I going? On the way here. Alright, we're gonna talk to Alphino. Y'shtola and Tatar. Let's talk to Tatar and Y'shtola first.
We managed to find Y'shtola. Given time, I'm sure we'll be reunited with the others as well.
And Y'shtola.
So this is the Holy Seat. I should like to linger a while and take in the sights, but it must wait until after our mission.
Okay. Also, hello Shadow Reaver. I hope you're doing well today. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Mearo, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue to search for our missing friends. Yes. Oh, that's you.
Yes, sir.
First, let us make for Tailfeather. Silky, you can name your next Pokemon after me? Sure, I don't mind. I think people are going to like the next game I'm going to play. Well, monks aren't terrible in FF14, Silky. They're the worst class in FF11, apparently. Just because of how the endgame works for that game. Monks are fairly decent in 14. They're not top of the line anymore simply because the amount of synergy Dragoons have with Bard and Machinist. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, gotta go over here. But you play Monk. I main a Paladin on my main class, but Ninja is where my heart is.
You used to main a monk.
I used to, yes. When this game first came out, Monk was my main class, but then they brought Ninja, and I was like, oh, that's Mearo's true calling right there. And it was so fantastic and fun to play. When last we set foot here, Estinian and Isil were with us. Though it was not all that long ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia. You love the Aura? Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of the Aura as well. They're an awesome class. I kind of wish games would break away from the bipedal class though and try to bring out something a little more different, like a Naga class or something that's hunched over like a gorilla or something. That'd be cool. Y'shtola.
A long soak in a Lifestream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long.
Onward to Sharlayan is complete. A great new nation. Y'shtola is ready to press westward to the Dravanian hinterlands.
I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Sharlayan. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We need to be wary of them and the dragons both.
Shola? I've been here before, lady. Okay. Let's see if they want me to stop anywhere or if I can. Okay, so they just want me to go over there. I'm gonna actually teleport over to Annex Shrine. Because I can't fly here yet. There is a reason I'm coming here, though. I'm actually going to do a quick side quest because I only need 1 Aether Current. So I tried looking into that for you, Shadow, because I would like you to be able to help you and such. The last message we saw from you, John, was about how you were in Little Mermaid of Kingdom Hearts. Shadow, apparently people have been reporting issues if they have transmogrified any of their characters' gear to look like slimes. Apparently there's a bug in the game where if that happens, you can't connect to the internet, or it won't call out to people, or it won't create rooms. It's apparently very odd and occurs differently for various people, perhaps depending on what weapon you have equipped or transmogrified to. There's SCAS. I'm going to turn off sharing for now. A lesson in humility. SCAS looks at you upon you in wonder, curious of your potential. I sense a great power within you. Yes, you will make a suitable adversary. Our younglings must learn the hardship of battle. You will find them just beyond the tower. Go and hold nothing back. Alright, go kick the crap out of our younglings. Are they just outside here? Oh, they are. Alright. Hi, Vidofnir. Yeah, if people are interested in playing that with me, Toon John, I don't mind playing it. I'm not good at Overwatch, so don't expect anything to be quality. Like, I've never been good at FPS games, but I love to play them with friends. Hey, Pup, welcome back. That didn't take very long. You have Overwatch on PS4? It'd be nice if those crossed over. Yeah, John, that Keyblade's awesome. Magic and up and extra mana. Yeah, try changing that Shadow Reaver and see if you can connect then. I played Destiny with Silly, who wasn't able to make it today. He's apparently in New Jersey with his grandmother. He sent me a message this morning telling me he wouldn't be able to make it. I don't understand. Man is not fit to battle with dragons. Nevertheless, I will do as father asks. Alright. I play Destiny with Silly, and we do missions, and I think I'm surprisingly decent at sniping enemies because he had like 80 kills by the end. And I had like 38, but 29 of those were headshots. So I was like, that's pretty good. PM. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna make you do that. How dare you do such a thing to Combe Gone? You may have beaten him, but your games end here. Alright. Apparently our games end here. He's in Jersey. I don't know an actual Jersey accent.
Joyzy.
Joyzy? He's in Joyzy.
No, I'm bad at accents. Joyzy. Joyzy. I don't know.
PS4, Silky.
And I don't even have much of a New York accent. But I just know that,
What trickery is this? I will not let you make a mockery of me and my brothers. Too late for that, buddy. I've already beat up your brothers. Let's kick your ass now. To be fair, I am like level 60 and he's 53. Oh, this one has a little more resilience to it. Man, Windshake did that better than me, yeah. Well, I did say I don't know what a Jersey accent even sounds like, so.
It's nasally,
It's all nasally.
but it's kind of similar to some New York accents too, which I'm familiar with. But
Silly,
I don't live in the city, so I only pronounce a few words, like, you know, coffee.
I don't play Evolve. Is that the one where someone plays as a monster and the rest of you have to fight the monster? Because I know 7 Days to Die is something like that, or is that it? We gotta survive all night and hit the generators while someone plays the monster trying to kill you. This mount is called the Whisper A Go-Go. Or no, this one's just the Whisper Go.
Yeah, Whisper Go.
They did a Yokai Watch event and you had to go and collect all the pets, which I'll show you.
I still haven't played the demo of that on my 3DS.
Probably should.
I've been like saving it.
But you get like a whole bunch of yokais here. And they, if you get them all, they give you a pet. Or the mount. But if you get all the legendary weapons as well, which took a lot of grinding, Fates, you get a special Whisper Go called the Whisper A Go-Go, which glows.
Whisper Glow.
So the younglings have learned their place. Do not worry, my intention is not to foster ill relations, but to teach. The younglings grow too prideful, doubting the strength of men. But thanks to you, they now understand. There we go, okay. I just wanted to get that Aether Current. I need to go turn in the other quest I've already completed, and I'll have all the Aether Currents for this place. But yeah. That is the mount I have. As far as Evolve, no, I don't have that. But like I said, if there's games that people want to see and play with me, I can invest in them in the future. Wintrigue is a country girl. That's actually not
What?
mostly true. When I met Wintrigue, she lived in Cincinnati, which...
It's the Midwest, yeah, but...
yeah, it's still a fairly large urban area. It's not like New York or Los Angeles, of course.
City. But not like the city. I'm a suburban girl, I guess. But I hate the country.
One monster, 400s. Okay, so I had the right game in mind. That sounds interesting. I'd be willing to check that out. Yeah, it's a Whisper from Yokai Watch. I'll show you something else in it in a minute once I turn in this Aether Current quest. I'm gonna talk to these Vath. Have you muskets? A queerly shaped firearm wielded by the Beast Tribe's fire drones. Have I ever played Monster Hunter? Thank you, Hunter. We can arm these ourselves, defend ourselves. We are the same blood as the Nath, but even we find it utterly unnerving the way they think as one, the way they move as one. It's hard to imagine us as the same people. There we go. Alright. So check this out. The Aether Go, the Whisper Go, can also fly. Yeah, up in the air we go. Silky has asked me that. I never played it for the console. I have it for my 1DS, but it's not on my Stream 3DS. I don't know how to transfer it from one to the other. Believe it or not. I keep meaning to look into how to do it and just find other things to do. I'll tell you one thing though, if they release Monster Hunter for the Switch, I'll be all over that. That game would lend itself to the Switch very well. Silly and I tried Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, the one I have on my other DS, and we were really bad at it. Though to be fair, we picked the most unruly weapons ever. Like the most giant, slow-ass things you could think of. There's so many games they gotta bring out for the Switch. Like Fire Emblem Warriors, I'm really excited for that. Actually, you know what else I'm excited about? Super Mario Odyssey. It's not a multiplayer game as far as I know, but it's just the concept of it looks so weird. Oh yeah, so this is my favorite music in the game. Well, for zones.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Alright, let me share screens here. I will address everything said in just a moment. Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thalaic River. Let us search for crossing.
So yeah, I really like the music in this area. I don't know why, it just resonates with me well, I guess. But I also really like the area. It's very pretty. You get to see all the destroyed buildings. There's an Aether current literally right there. Oh man, going around this place getting the Aether currents. I still gotta get the ones in Churning Mists now that I think about it. At least it's not raining. Okay, so yeah, I don't know anybody with Monster Hunter Generations either. Is it the Mario games where your hat has eyes? I don't know actually if it has the eyes in that one. It might actually. That sounds right. But Odyssey's that new one coming out for the Switch that's so weird, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all into this. See, John, you and I, man. Yeah, I don't know why, but this music's just, I really like it, and I prefer being here during the day when this music plays. But look, we're entering an abandoned, destroyed city. I can't wait to get my new processor so I can stream this at 60 FPS instead of 30. What game do I speculate on streaming when I'm done with a game? Which game in particular? Because it depends on what day. When I'm done with FF14, I don't really have anything to take its place. I'm not going to be streaming Stormblood right away.
Story.
Maple Story. Maybe. I'm not going to be streaming Stormblood right away. I might do that while I'm playing it during that first week. Just so people can be there for my reactions to the various things if people want to see that. Hey, look, an old Aetherite. These are what the Aetherites used to look like. But all destroyed. Anyway. But I don't plan to stream the Stormblood right away. I am using an Elgato. During the week, right now I alternate between Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. I have probably like 12 Dragon Quest games left to do, but I only have 4 Final Fantasy games left to do. I didn't alternate Dragon Quest Heroes because I wanted to play the second one really badly, so I just decided once I was done the first game, I'd start the second one. And Sunday, Silly and I are probably going to pick a new MMO to play, and so far the plan is to play Star Wars. But if they localize Dragon Quest X before we're done Star Wars, we're going to be playing that. We're just going to drop Star Wars. And Windtree can join us for Dragon Quest X. I haven't decided which game I'll be playing when I'm done Heroes 2 yet, Pop. But don't worry, I'll let everybody know when I do pick. Or I'll surprise you all. Joe, which version of the Elgato do you have? I have the HT60. It only has an HDMI cord. The one that's below it, just the HD, has an AV jack and a HDMI. Oh, look, summoning stone. Oh, wow. Oh, we're going to take a minute and go look at this area over here. Check this out, everyone. Look at that big energy shield over there. Man, looks so different. Anyway, it's kind of cool, right? Is there any Aether currents near me? Apparently there's one directly to the east. Maybe perhaps up on this rise? Might be just down there, actually. Can't see it yet, so whatever. You never got into streaming or YouTube? Yeah, I originally started this just to put videos on YouTube, but I kind of just like the streaming side of it more as I went along. Let's talk to Ishtola.
The bridge ahead has collapsed. I'm afraid we shan't be crossing that. But worry not. I know another way. See you the towering structure to the north? We should be able to cross there.
Okay, see you later, Pop. By 15 years abandoned, and already Charlayan has fallen into such disarray. Verily, a city is no more than its inhabitants. Okay, you have the HD. I have the HD60. I have no reason to upgrade it to the new one they just brought out because this one still works perfectly fine, and it works with the Switch apparently, so no issues there. But should I ever need to upgrade, I'll probably just get the new one. But yes, right now I have 4 Final Fantasy games to play and like 12 Dragon Quests. So there's going to be lots of Dragon Quest, lots of, or a little bit more Final Fantasy. Then after Final Fantasy's done, I haven't decided what series I'll be playing. About 8 p.m. EST. Roughly. Once I'm done this stream, I gotta take a quick walk to the store because I'm all out of drinks. And I gotta take a moment and help one of my friends set up their stream because they couldn't get their sound to work last time they tried, and they think they fixed it. Oh no, Shadow. Okay. That was my one thing I found online. If you haven't fixed it, I'll continue trying to look into it for you and see if I can help. Welcome back, though. Oh my god, Idleshire! Not viced.
Knowledge seeks no man, so says the motto of Charlayan engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlene journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlene has become an empty husk of her former self.
Uplander is mistaken. Charlene has new keepers. She's on cusp of new age of glory.
Goblins? Here to plunder the city?
Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home.
Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Elfnode's. We were born here.
When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers.
My friends, please, we did not come to dispute your claim over this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding.
If that is truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowflix. Slowflix will show Uplanders settlement.
Okay, so we are now in Idleshire. This is not how it looked when I first got here. Now it is all updated to look brand new. We'll go talk to Slowfix here in a second, but let me check my recording. Oh, that's way longer than I wanted to go for. Oops.